incredible plants from Indonesia that you can also win thanks to Cartel Down. Friends, I got another parcel from Indonesia, from Cartel Down. Let's see together what is inside. You may notice the lighting is slightly different today. That's because the sun is setting, but I really wanted to open this box. So excuse the yellow light. I have a little light back there as well to hopefully make this shot okay. Adam, I don't know how you do it. Light is so confusing to me, but I'm doing my best. So, there's people watching now because there's so many lights happening. So, I am on display, but I'm gonna continue power through and show you my plants. If you're new, by the way, hi! I'm Rose. My pronouns are she, her. I am a little bit chaotic. I do have ADHD, but I am so excited to show you these plants. So, let's get started. If you don't know, Cartel Down is an exporter from Indonesia that I've worked with several times before. You can check out my other videos. This time it's slightly different because they started selling Hoya. Is it? Wait. Is this not Cartel Down? Why is there a podotherapy and something else? I'm confused. Did I assume this is Cartel Down but it's not? Where is my multiflex? What the f is this? I don't know what this is now. Is it not plants? Am I filming this for nothing? I'm so confused. Honestly. I wasn't expecting a parcel except from Cartel Down. So I figured this must be it. It is it! Okay. I thought I was going crazy with all the... Oh! I just kicked the camera. Okay, this is such an organized video. Hello. Hello, welcome to my channel. If you're new, this is perfect. Unwrap the plant. Yes, yes, we're doing that right now. Cats! Do you want to sit in a box? Okay, so we have 3 plants. 2 should be anthurium and 1 a Hoya. And they are actually offering this same parcel to one of you as well, which future Rose will explain at the end of the video. Here is one more that was packed separately. I don't know why exactly. And these are packed very smartly. They come with a label, which I love because I'm so chaotic. I need the labels. But the labels are pointing inwards, so you don't know which one is which. Let's start with the biggest one first, because usually the smallest ones are the nicest ones, in my experience. And why I love this, I have imported several times now, and not always with success. I've actually had 2 whole packages being shipped back to Indonesia or wherever they came from because of the documents. And that is really tricky, especially in a country like the Netherlands, where the customs is very strict because our country is so dependent on plant businesses. We're growing a lot of plants here. And so that's why I love working with some of the companies that I've shown you before. Cartel Down has a local importer that handle all the documents, and then, oh, maybe that's why this one was packed separately. They did tell me that customs this time opened one of the packages and slightly damaged maybe one of the plants, but the local importer or the local partner will send the plants onwards within the EU, where we do not need any more documents. And that works really well. So let's see what is in here. Oh yeah, this one is ripped a little bit. I see it. Oh, this looks stunning. Wait. I don't know if the shimmer comes across on camera. Just taking the fluff out. There we go. It's a little bit dehydrated, so it's a little bit floppy. But look at this. Stunning. It has 4 leaves. Wait. This is what always happens. I throw away the wrapping and then I forget the label. What? Second, we need the label. Don't be like me. Super chaotic. Anthurium barong. They told me this is pretty new in their availability stuff. So, oh, and I see a nice little root there as well. My chair is creaking. I don't know if it'll come across. Hopefully, I will film an update for you by the time this video goes up. And it will be daylight, so you can properly see. But this is a stunning dark one. If you've seen my anthurium collection, you know I love dark anthurium, like all the ones behind me here. Ones with hardly any silver and really nice shapes of the leaves. And I think this is going to be one of those. Next up, this is a package that is a little bit ripped. Normally, they hardly ever get checked by customs, at least from my experience and also what they told me. But this time customs did check this specific parcel, and I do see one of the leaves being slightly ripped. Boo, German customs, you suck. But it's all good. It's not Kartel's fault. And I know the next leaf is going to be amazing, so it's fine. This is the other anthurium. Let me just get it out and get the label. I'm learning. I'm filming this while I'm exporting today's video, because today is Wednesday as well. And that you might hear my computer. You might also hear this chair that is creaky as balls. But this is Hau crossed with Doriaki. Hau is the big one that I have in the bathroom as well, King of Spades. And Doriaki is a silvery one. And this is crossed with Basilisk. So that's, I think, I don't like this creaking. That's a really dark one as well, according to what they told me. You can see here, super nice shimmery leaf. You can see the rippedness here a little bit. But I am not worried. Like I said, for me, these have grown really well. At the end of the video, maybe I'll show you the plants that I've gotten from them before in similar sizes as this and what they look like now. I did sadly kill one of the really nice ones that I got from them. I got a seed or a seedling of a Ace of Spades hybrid that I really want a pure Ace of Spades, or as close to pure as possible. But that was so small, and unfortunately it didn't do well in my collection. But I hope that these two will do amazing. And then we have the last one, which is likely a Hoya. Oh, the creaking. That's why I switched the chairs. We only have two seating chairs here, and the one that's creaky I put on this side of the table, just 'cause I don't want the creakiness. This is called Hoya Bruno, which is a variegated lacunosa. I've seen this already. They told me what they were gonna send. And let's see what it looks like. Because I have had one variegated lacunosa before, and it was one that looked not like this one, not nice. It looked slightly sick. Also, it is not doing great at all. So I am really hoping that this one will look better and do better. Because oh, it's really big. Whoa. This is so nice. Look at this. Oh, it's adorable. I don't actually own lacunosa anymore. My big main... This creaking, I cannot focus. Okay, I will try and sit still, but this is the hardest thing for me. So my main lacunosa that I had before, my big plant that always flowered, the flowers smell so good. This plant, unfortunately, died during the renovation. So I'm very excited to try this one. You can see here there's even some new leaves that are very, very small still that made it through shipping. So I am impressed. I'm gonna unpack the roots, pop them in some warm or lukewarm water so they can rehydrate from the travels all the way from Indonesia to here. And then I'll give you an update on how they are doing and how you can win this same package. Future Rose, take it away. Hello friends, it is the 24th of December now, so almost a week since I received the plants. I did notice one of them had a bit of root issues when I unboxed it. So that can have happened because of the cold in Germany, for example. And I think that's why this one looks pretty sad right now. Look, there's quite a few leaves that are yellowing. This baby one as well. But I have faith that I can reroot it. I have it in water right now. My friends who are very good with anthurium said moss might be better. But I personally am not great at moss. And my first batch of plants from Kartel Down I did in water as well. So I'm just leaving this in here. It is in my small terrarium, so it gets a lot of nice light, but also airflow and high humidity. And hopefully that's gonna help it reroot into the water. I already see a few new roots actually. So I'm not too worried yet. So I'll keep you up to date on how this is going. Some of these roots are still okay, but these bottom ones look floppy now. I think they have rotted, unfortunately. But like I said, I still have faith. I'm not worried yet. I'm keeping an eye on them. The smaller one actually has great roots. Look at all of them. I put this in water as well just to be safe and have it root a few more roots in water in my conditions, and then we'll see how it goes. The leaves still look happy. This is the ripped leaf from customs, but Yeah, and this cup looks ugly because this was the good size cup, but it was a little bit dirty. I don't mind. I'm excited for this to start growing. And then the Hoya also arrived with not the greatest looking roots, but especially with Hoya, I am super confident. I actually usually prefer to get cuttings without roots because I know I can root them. And shipping roots with Hoya is kind of tricky and they often die afterwards anyway. So I don't mind this. My trick for this has been to put it in a little box so there's higher humidity. I thought this little leftover chocolate box was perfect. I've been using it for plants for years, and I have it just on top of some ceramis and perlite, just a little mix of leftover bits that I had, and then some moss is in there as well. And hopefully this is gonna help it because it's laying on top of the soil all over. It has a chance to root from every part of the stem, which gives it a better chance. I would usually use pins to pop it onto the soil, but since it's in this little box, I think it will work out really well. It is absolutely beautiful, and I am excited to see this growing. I actually already see a few little roots growing out the stem, so I have all the faith that this will work out. If you live in a better climate, Europe right now, of course, is in winter, so it can be a little bit tricky with shipments, any shipments. So keep that in mind. Cold can always damage your plants in the mail. This is my King of Spades, which I got from Cartel Down as a very small plant. Currently has pretty big leaves, but it hasn't grown one in a while. Back here is a rumpled one from a difficult period, I think the renovation. We did notice recently that mine does have a lot of silver on the veins, and there is a difference between plants. I've seen ones with a lot less silver on these veins, which I might prefer. So this actually, I was thinking maybe this even is the Doriaki hybrid, but they sent it to me as a HU, not a HU day, but something I've been thinking about. This is the second plant I ever got from Cartel Down. This is called Velvet Mask. It's another hybrid that grew really well for me. Look at the stem. It's really thick. It's made several side pops. I don't know if you'll be able to see. There is one. And I love the leaves. It looks like a forgetti, but a little bit more elongated. And they come out beautifully brownish as well. And look at how many leaves it has as well. Stunning. And this is my absolute favorite one that I've ever gotten from... Basically, it's my favorite plant maybe in my whole collection. It's called Anthurium Blackjack. It's almost hardened off now, but new leaves are chocolatey brown. It's got a bunch of leaves, as you can see. And I also am making seeds with this. So we're getting little babies in the future. I'll make a video about that as well, separately. How stunning is this? And I got it the same size as those babies that you just saw. If you want to win this same package of plants, the Hoya Bruno and the 2 Anthurium, Cartel Down has been kind enough to offer this package as well to one of you guys. I'll write all the information on the screen and in the description as well, because they're offering quite a few countries that they can ship to. Within the EU, in the US, Canada, I think Singapore, there's a few more. Keep in mind that the winner will have to pay shipping from the local hub to your house. So if you're in Europe, you'll have to pay the shipping from the German partner to your country. And I'll put a few examples of the shipping costs on the description. If you want to win, make sure you're subscribed to my channel and also follow them and myself on Instagram for extra chances to win. Leave a comment with your name, first name, and your country. And if you are on Instagram and joined us there as well, leave in your comment on here that you also followed along on Instagram for the extra chance to join. I am so excited to have this chance to open amazing plants and then for one of you to also receive them. This is still a part of my 60,000 subscribers celebration, so thank you guys so much for being here with me. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, leave a nice comment. And if you're in one of the countries that can't join, I'm trying to do as many worldwide giveaways as possible. I thought this one was pretty amazing already. Not just the EU or the Netherlands, but pretty widespread. So I hope that brings you joy. I'm excited to announce the winner next week, probably before the new year or around there. I don't know yet. I'm a little bit chaotic at the moment, as you probably could tell from this video. Thank you so much for bearing with me through all the chaos. I love you so much. Take care of yourselves. And thank you again to Cartel Down for offering these amazing plants as a prize and as a gift to me.